Let us start with Chuck Crosby, the Crosby Law Office. True story this week, Chase Bank intercepted a frightening scam. So here's what happened. Chuck, feel free to jump in. And Brad, you're always welcome to jump in as well. Overseas crime ring tried to redirect a buyer's wire transfer by hijacking a real estate agent's email. Now, this is happening all over the country. They get into someone's email account by them clicking on an agent unknowingly, just click on something and it inserts a virus or a worm. And so here's the scam. The hacker breaks into the agent's inbox, steals the buyer's closing disclosure, then sends a fake version with fraudulent wire instructions. And it looks real, but the money disappears overseas. So how can buyers protect themselves from this kind of wire fraud? Chuck Crosby has been involved in this and on the trying to prevent it side, not from the scam side.
Yeah,
Chuck,
not trying, Bob, actually preventing it.
Preventing it, yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that happens all the time. Folks will try to insinuate themselves into the deal. They don't even necessarily have to get into the realtor's account, though they can or have. But if they get in and they send something like, it's the guy's name is Bill at We Sell Homes, whatever, they'll, B, lowercase L, capital L instead of BIL, the typical phishing kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if they get in and they'll send the information to the buyer, and then the buyer wires the money wherever, what we do to try and prevent that is we don't give wiring instructions except on a secure platform. My office uses Certify-D. They'll do all sorts of biometric whatevers, and it's a secure platform that also provides insurance, like a million plus in insurance if something goes wrong. But you only use a secure platform. You never call. You never openly email wiring instructions. It's something that you have to treat properly. I had a closing one time. I will always go back and update the title before I hand out checks, okay? Mm-hmm. So I went back to update the title, and I saw I had a new email. I clicked on it, and it reportedly came from the realtor that was sitting in the front room at that time, saying, hey, we need you to wire the seller's proceeds here. So I, printed it out, walked up front and said to the agent, I said, you want me to wire the instruction or wire the proceeds? And she said she didn't know what I was talking about. Someone had, in fact, gotten into her account and then sent me the instructions. We get this all the time. They're getting better at it. But as long as you hold to only take the wiring instructions over a secure platform, like Qualia, like Certify-D, something like that, and then call using a third-party number. So don't just take the number off the email or the whatever. Look it up. Look up the number in the phone book. Look it up on the internets, whatever. But call them from a third-party source and say, hey, want to verify the wiring instructions. And then you can do it that way. Typically, most banks will call us prior to
one more thing.
Money.
One more thing, Chuck. I would suggest that if you are a buyer or a seller, to contact, especially if you're a buyer, is wiring money, contact your real estate agent, who you know their number because you've been working with them, and have your real estate agent give you the specific number that you need to call for the closing attorney. Then call the closing attorney.
Don't just take it off the email. That's the big thing. Because if I'm going to try and send a scam, I'm going to send you the wrong email,
and it's going to and the wrong phone number, which is going to go to the scammer. So
exactly. But we get those every day.
Yeah, it's happening more and more.
Yeah, we'll get those every day, and they're usually pretty easy to spot. But there are things you can do about it. But anyhow.
Well, folks, listen, if you hear something that you want to know more about or listen to again, you probably know if you listen to this show, we have a redirect to our YouTube channel, which has this show standing by for you, the video version of it. It includes audio. Go to LouisvilleAnswers.com. That's LouisvilleAnswers.com. And we also have a 400 or 500 questions from past shows, go to LouisvilleQuestions.com. So that's great for you to be able to get more reference and hear the show again. LouisvilleAnswers.com. And if you're thinking of selling and want to know what the Sokoler team does and how our reviews are, go to a couple of our sites that have our reviews posted. It's LouisvilleZillow.com and LouisvilleGoogle.com to read our reviews.